Hey there, it's Brittany, and it's one of my favorite days of the month. I have the Bargain Bead Box. Ooh, peach sorbet. I love the color peach. Inspired by 2024's color of the year, this refreshing palette includes juicy peach tones swirled with strawberry and raspberry pinks, plus accents of cream. Okay, I haven't had breakfast yet, and now I'm hungry. Natural gemstones, including strawberry quartz, hessonite garnet, and rhodonite combined with sparkling crystals and golden findings for an icy fruity blend. We especially love the tiny agate peach and handmade lampwork blossom beads. Ooh, that sounds awesome. So Bargain Bead Box includes a list of ingredients. They're saying the approximate retail value is $84.81. And then they give you a key that tells you what's lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free, stainless steel is hypoallergenic. And if you are interested in subscribing, use coupon code Turquoise at the link in the description, which is an affiliate link, for $2 off your first box. Okay, let's see what is in here. First, we have some gold-plated brass bead caps, 4mm. It's 1 gram, 18 karat gold-plated. They're teeny tiny. Oh my goodness, I love them. I love them. They're so cute, and they're the perfect color gold. They're not that macaroni and cheese yellow. They're so teeny tiny. I'm sad that I opened them because I don't want them to go everywhere. I might have to order more of those if they end up going on the site. So you can see me using those a lot. Next, we have dyed peach 8mm quartz round beads. These are beautiful. Love this color. You can see my watch is even peach. Rose goldy peach color. Love these. Very earthy. Not flashy at all. These are great for a yoga bracelet. Great for a mala. Very neutral. Yummy, yummy, yummy. 10-piece 15 by 14mm pressed glass leaf beads in olive ombre. Oh, those are pretty. Not check glass leaves, but still pretty. Sorry, my hands are so dry. Strawberry quartz, 27mm, and brass pendant. This is pretty. Usually strawberry quartz really isn't my favorite because it is kind of like a muddy, darker stone, but I like the darkness against the bright gold of the setting, and it's very smooth. It has nice hand feel. All right, next we have 4mm crystal faceted bicones in peach shimmer. You know how I feel about these. I mean, they add some sparkle. I'm just over crystal bicones. I have been for several years. They must have bought stock in the company who makes those. 22mm peach moonstone and brass faceted drop. This is very pretty. I wish we would have gotten 2. This is gorgeous. Because this, I know a lot of you like making earrings. I think I could see that as a drop on a really beautiful bracelet. Maybe that's what we'll go with this. Bonus, 24-piece brass clamshell bead tips. I like these a lot because, especially if you're knotting, they cover your knots. They're called knot covers, culottes, clamshells, whatever you want to call them. Freshwater shell round beads, 14.5 inches, $3.99. These are pretty. They're not just the regular white beads. I love the banding on them in the brown. Beautiful. Those are gorgeous. Stainless steel lobster claw clasps. Just regular clasps. Kind of tiny. Agate peach charm with 18 karat gold plated brass bail. This is adorable. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love the enameled top. It's so cute. I love that they carved it into the shape of a peach. Both of these would look really cute on a bracelet. That's kind of where I'm going with this. That is adorable. Oh, these are pretty. Faceted glass rondelle beads in apricot with gold wash, 7.5 inches, $4.99. These are beautiful. I want these on a bracelet. Obviously, we're going to be making a bracelet. I haven't been doing tutorials, but we're going to be making a bracelet. I can't not make a bracelet. I'm obsessed. I have hundreds of bracelets. You guys know I love them. 1 meter 0.6 by 0.9 millimeter Coriana chain, lead, nickel, cadmium free. I just pulled out some of this the other day because I wanted to make something and actually didn't end up doing that. So now I have more for my stash. 6-piece, 6 by 14 millimeter freshwater shell links. Cute. I probably would not keep those as is though. I would just separate them and use the beads and use the spacers separately. Ooh. Stainless steel marquee links. Very nice. Little diamond cut look. They're very thin. Those are cute for earrings, I think. I don't know that I would put those on a bracelet. Strawberry quartz large chip beads, 7.5 inches. Again, not my favorite color. I just feel like it's a little, I hate to use this word, but it looks like sludgy to me, like dirty strawberry. I don't know. It's not even really the color of strawberry to me. So it's just not my favorite color. It's just not my favorite color. It's a beautiful stone, just not my favorite. And we can't love everything, right? And you wouldn't believe me if I told you I loved everything. 4-piece, 6 by 4 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated tube, 18 karat gold plated brass tube bail beads. So it's just a little loop with another little loop. Put it on your bracelet, put it on your necklace so you can hang a charm from it. Bonus, brass crimp beads. So just some crimp beads. There are a lot of findings in here that I don't really love, but they put bonus on there. Oh, these are pretty. Lampwork glass, 2 pieces, 10 millimeter blossom beads in peach. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Pink rhodonite round bead, 16 inches, 6 millimeter. Very pretty, muted pink. Again, rhodonite's, again, not my favorite color because it's always so muted, but it has its place. And we're going to actually probably use these in conjunction with these and possibly the peach beads on the bracelet. I don't really love how the peach beads look with these two, but I really love how these two look together. Then we have 3 to 4 millimeter Hessonite garnet faceted round bead, 7.5 inches. I love garnet. And Hessonite garnet, I don't know if it's usually brown, but I know I love this root beer brown garnet so much. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't know that I'm going to use that with those, but gosh, I got to figure out something to use it with because they're beautiful. And then last but not least, we have 8 millimeter frosted glass synthetic moonstone beads in apricot. This is just mermaid glass. I would never call this synthetic moonstone. Come on. Synthetic moonstone is going to be a stone that they've made to look like moonstone, not glass to make look like moonstone. This is mermaid glass. I don't know why they would call it synthetic moonstone. Beautiful. Not, again, wouldn't use these with these two, but I'd probably use it with those and maybe even the root, I'm calling it root beer, but the garnet. All right, I'm going to figure out something. We are going to make a project. I really want to make a bracelet, so I'll be back. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to show you how to make a bracelet using the Coriana chain and the beads that I've picked out. I don't have a clasp at the moment in mind, but I'll find one in just a minute. Probably a toggle because that's what I would love using because they're one-handed. Let's see if I have one. I'll just use this generic one. You'll need the Coriana chain. You'll need the crimp tubes or crimp beads, and you'll need the ending findings. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I gotta make sure that the Coriana chain will fit through them. If not, I'm not gonna be using the Coriana chain. Yeah, it does. Okay, once you have your choices made, then we're gonna start building our bracelet. I'm not going to cut this until I'm ready to finish my bracelet, but I have the table cut beads, I have the rhodonite, and I have the shells. I have some of the other beads. I kind of put one of those little peach beads on on a head pin with a bead cap and a crystal rondelle. I don't know if we'll keep that like that. And then I have the peach and I have this little guy. So we'll be using those a little bit later. I'm going to open up my beads. You know, it's immediately chaos on my bead mat and everywhere else in this bead room. Okay, so I might get out some little spacers, little round gold spacers. Okay, so I'm gonna put one of those on. Actually, I don't need one of those on the end. I'm just gonna put on one of my rhodonites. And I don't need those on the end because we'll have a culotte on the end. It'll look kind of like a gold bead. Then I'm gonna put on one of these and dump out some of those guys. My dog is making so much noise, so if you hear her, she's just sniffing everything. And then I'm going to put on 3 of my table cut beads. These are so tiny. You know what? I don't even need the bead caps on these because these look like they have bead caps on them and I don't want to waste them. So pretty. I love that darker pink with the lighter pink. And then I'm going to put on one of my little peach blossoms. Now here, I am going to put on a bead cap before I put on the flower. So pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to keep going with that pattern until it's long enough. Okay, so this is plenty long enough. I'll move things out of the way. I'm probably going to make another bracelet or two because this just calls to be stacker. I love this little bead in the middle. What I'm going to do is put on a clamshell. Find a crimp bead and put that on my Coriana chain. And I'm going to take my crimping pliers and I'm just going to flat crimp this. Oop. Right at the end there. Okay. Just flat crimping, making sure it's sturdy. And then I'm going to take my clamshell, move it up over that flat crimp and close it up. Okay, so we have our end. Now, just the same as if we were doing this as a bead strung bracelet, we are not doing this in a straight line because if I do that, it's going to be too tight and then I'm going to snap it. So what I'm going to do next is do the exact same thing on the other side before I cut it. And you see how my bracelet is in the U shape, so the shape of how typically I would wear it on my wrist. I'm going to leave it in that shape and then I am going to flat crimp because that'll give us some wiggle room when we are wearing it and it's not going to be a straight line. So just flat crimp, squish, 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 squish. And then we'll trim using our nippers right above that crimp bead. Fast, easy. I mean, this is probably easier than bead stringing at this point because you don't have to do any folded crimping, any movement. So there is some slack, right? But that's okay because now I'm not going to be worried about my bracelet popping while it's on my wrist. I'm just going to take a jump ring. Actually, I don't know that this jump ring is small enough to fit through my clot. There we go. And then I will grab my toggle, close that up. And then I'm also going to add on my peach, my little marquee drop, and my lotus. So I wanted to, I put this on a head pin. You can put another bead up here. I just didn't really like how that looked. So I'm just going to do a wire wrapped loop. Put that back here. And then just wire wrap that closed. So I didn't end up using the mother of pearl or the shell today, but I had it open just in case because I really liked it. But I am actually going to make a couple more bracelets, or at least one more bracelet off camera and with the same methods, and I'll show you those at the end of the video. Here we go. So we've got that wire wrapped on there. Just gonna snip that off. And I'll get some jump rings and attach that. I actually might want to get a bigger, I think I want to get a bigger jump ring here just to give it a little bit more room. I'll use the smaller jump ring on the other side. This one's just a little bit larger, give it more swingability, and then I'll be back. Okay, so here's our finished bracelet. I just added the toggle bar to the other side. I did take off the big lotus because it just wasn't gelling well with the other things that were on hanging here, but I added a little shell. I just love how tiny that is. This bracelet is so gorgeous, looks timeless. This is a design I've made over and over, but the first time I'm using the Cordiana chain with it. So just think about the different ways that you can use that chain. Here, I'll try it on. Super cute, super lightweight actually. And I have my little dangles to play with throughout the day. I think my favorite part of this bracelet is this little peach. But love the moonstone, love the table cut, love that lamp work glass. You can use any part of the bracelet on top because it's fun to look at. So, hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I will also make the other bracelet that I want to go with this and show photos of it. But have a good day. Stay tuned for Goldie. And if you want to subscribe to Bargain Bead Box, use coupon code Turquoise to save $2 off your first box, and that'll be in the description of this video. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.